Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop here at Rathbone Manor. I thought this afternoon I would give you a quick update on some of the tools I've got and I'm working on currently before I go off to the car boot sale tomorrow morning looking for more gems. So I've got quite a few tools kicking about here that I'm actually doing stuff with, so let me bring the camera down here and we'll have a look what's going on. Okay, so ignoring the flint gun here, we're not talking about that one today, but these tools here that I've been working on, cleaning up, etc., and that I've actually got ongoing work going on. First of all, I'm sure you'll all remember this little hammer through stubby screwdriver here and how messy it was originally. And basically what I've done is I've just given it a clean with some soap and warm water, and as you can see it's come up rather nice. I think I dip this in a bit of vinegar. The tip is a little bit rust still left on there, but other than that it's quite a nice little screwdriver, I think. I've not got I didn't have a strike through of this size before, so I'm not quite sure how you're going to use it, but yeah, quite an interesting little tool, that one. Okay, so next up, let's take a look at this little 7-inch footprint wrench, which is actually marked, as you can probably see there guys, it's actually marked as Domino, but it's still footprint, made in England. Then we have press pin, and there's the patent number for the press pin, but the press pin mechanism for this one was broken sometime in the past, and what the previous owner has done is drilled a hole out, because there was a slot in here actually, not a round hole, and they were using a rather horrible grubby little nut and bolt through there, because this whole thing was rather disgusting. You can see how it differs in there, it's got the slots in there, look. What I have here is another press pin wrench. This is a 12-inch, this is quite nice, picked this up last week, cost me £2, very nice indeed. And we can see it's got the same slots in there, but this has got the mechanism still intact. So basically push the pin through like so, and you can adjust the wrench quite quickly. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might give this a quick wire wheel or a dip in vinegar or something like that there, because I want to get the rust off of this. This has spent several hours in the ultrasonic cleaning tank at work, and it's come up like this quite nicely actually. This little fellow has also been in the ultrasonic cleaning tank and fetched all the dirt off. Look how clean it is inside, look. Wonderful. Now I'm just busy converting this one into a pivot pin model. I'm working on that right now. I've altered the tip here, as you can see, so it's got the pry bar screwdriver chisel end on it, and this will be getting my conversion kit fitted to it and a nice little polish up, and then that too will go into my collection of footprint wrenches. I've got quite a few 7-inch wrenches now. What's next? Well, that's going to be 2 6-inch adjustables. This one I picked up last year. I believe I got it from one of my favourite stalls at the other car boot sale I go to, which is a bit further away than the one I normally go to. But this one was completely jammed up with rubbish in here. I don't know how the hell it got in there, but you just couldn't move it, so I had to strip it down as best I could. It took some getting apart as well. And again, this went into the ultrasonic cleaning tank, and it runs quite nicely. All I've got to do is really wire brush up the dynamic jaw here, the little roller adjuster. It doesn't run too bad, it's a bit gritty and horrible at the moment, but it's a lot better than it was. There's little bits of rust around it because this thing is actually chrome plated. Nice little Barco Ergo, so it's quite a modern one. 870 there, 8070, made in Sweden, so that's quite a modern one, is that. Let's move along too. Now I've picked this one up, another 6-inch wrench. I picked this one up, was it last week? Yeah, last week. Going through one of my favourite vendors there, usually does me good prices. As soon as I picked this one up, even through my gloves I could feel it was a nice quality material. We have Cameling, Germany. So this, from what I can glean from my research on the interwebs, this is a CK, Karl Cameling, and I believe this is obviously Germany. This is pre-World War II, or at least the end of World War II when they split Germany up. Look at the thickness of the head on this thing. Look, let's compare it with the more modern Barco. Look, so it's quite a thick head on this one, so I'm going to say this is quite an old wrench. And as I say, it's quite nicely finished, as you can see. Look, you can't really see any forging marks that I can see on here. I've had this in the ultrasonic cleaning tank at work, had it in bits. My only problem is it's a bit loose just here, look, on the roller. So I'm going to have to probably put some spacers in here, I guess, because there's quite a lot of free play there. I'm not keen on that. Well, we've got 3/8, 6 inches, drop forged and some stars. It's quite nice, as I say, it feels quite nice, and I've got an idea. This is going to polish up very nicely on my fibre wheel, so it should look quite nice. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one in the future then, guys. I have been after one of these for quite some time. I have, not really found one. What we have here is a 14-inch footprint wrench. I managed to find it a couple of weeks ago at one of my favourite stalls, at Car Boot Sale 2, shall we call it. It had this rather ridiculous little nut and bolt holding it all together. Looks like somebody may have been using this with a nut and bolt in there. It's just ridiculous, really. So what I've done, made a much nicer pivot pin for it. Now, with these larger footprint wrenches, or wrenches of this style, I like a nice large pivot pin in there. I've knurled it, as you can see. I think the larger diameter goes with the scale of this size wrench much nicer. I think the larger one than the smaller pin. It's got footprint on it, as you can see there. It's got a footprint here. This one is in actually very nice condition. As you can see, it's very nice condition actually. I haven't had to do anything to this one yet, apart from clean it up a little bit because it's a bit grubby. It has had a little bit of hammering on the back here, as you can see, but other than that, it's in great shape. When I was at this same stall at Car Boot Sale number 2 last year, I picked up a 9-inch wrench from the same guy, this one here, and this was in also very similar condition, and it looks like the same age as well. The condition is very similar, and I found this one. This was in very good condition. This is almost NOS, look, it's still got sharp edges on it. Similar condition. And I'm wondering now if these are out the same tool kit, because I'd purchased this one and I was going around the other tool stalls and having a look, and I got into a conversation with another collector, and he said that the store where I got this one from also had a larger footprint wrench. Well, I went back there straight away as soon as I heard this and started rummaging through, but I couldn't find it, and that was the last Car Boot Sale of last year, so I couldn't go back again. But when I was there a couple of weeks ago, I happened to go for a second visit, because I always take a second visit at my stalls, and I found this one and I thought, wow. So £2, £1. But the condition is very, very similar, so I'm wondering if these are out the same toolbox. Could very well be, because there's nothing particularly wrong with this one here. It's hardly been used. In fact, they're both hardly been used, and if this one not been used at all, I don't think, not really. So yeah, that's what I've done with this one. Just cleaned it up, made it a better pivot pin for it, and got rid of this stupid nut and bolt here, and that looks a lot better, I think. Okay, so that's a look at what I've got, what I've been doing, and the work I've got currently in progress. I'm pretty excited to be getting out to Car Boot Sale number 2 tomorrow morning, and I shall be there really, really early. I don't know, 7:15 maybe in the morning. It's been a windy, cold day today, but tomorrow's weather looks really nice, so I'm really looking forward to that. I wonder what else what I can get tomorrow. I'm hoping to get some more unusual footprint tools, such as this, I think, fairly rare footprint fit-all pliers here. I'm going to be doing a video about these at some point in the near future. Very nice material, you know, as they were back in the day, because this is from circa 1900, 1913, something like that there, 1913, so very nice indeed. I shall also be looking out for more Abingdon King Dick wrenches, such as these. This is a war finish King Dick military issue. And this one here is a Abingdon number 2. What I'm especially after is an Abingdon number 3, and that's the 9-inch version of this little fellow here. Hopefully this pattern here, this is a 1908 pattern, but a 9-inch King Dick Abingdon wrench would be very nice indeed if I can find one. I think they might be a bit rare or scarce, but if I can find one tomorrow, if it's the right price, I will definitely be picking it up. Okay then everyone, well thank you very much for taking the time to watch my videos, and this one in particular. I hope you found it interesting, what I'm actually working on at the moment. Look at that. If something's a bit rusty here, it'd be that fella there. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed popping over to the workshop and taking a look at these, you know, work in progress, WIP, as it were, whip. And yes, so I'm quite excited to be getting out there again tomorrow morning, see what I can find. Okay guys, well thanks for popping over, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a good hunting tomorrow morning at your local flea market or car boot sale. Thanks for watching.